In this video, we are going to talk about the behavior, the magnetic behaviors like the diamagnetic behavior and ferromagnetic behavior of certain materials. So first of all, we are going to talk about the diamagnetic behavior. So what do you mean by diamagnetism? We have already discussed the behavior, the paramagnetic behavior of the material. So in paramagnetic behavior, we have said that when you place a paramagnetic material in an external field, what happens to that material? A material എന്ത് സംഭവിക്കുന്നു വെച്ചാൽ ആ മെറ്റീരിയൽ വളരെ feeble ആയിട്ട് magnetized ആവും, and that material gets magnetized in the direction of the external field. That is the basic definition for paramagnetic material. Now when we are talking about the diamagnetic material, the difference is that the diamagnetic material, when placed in an external magnetic field, is also feebly magnetized. It is also feebly magnetized. But the difference between diamagnetic and paramagnetic material is that the diamagnetic material gets feebly magnetized in the opposite direction of the applied field. They get opposite direction, in the opposite direction of H. So if H is the externally applied field, diamagnetic materials get magnetized in the direction opposite to the applied field, and their relative permeability mu r is less than 1. This is the basic difference of a diamagnetic material and paramagnetic material, and also its behavior is independent of temperature. In the previous case, for paramagnetic material, we said that it was temperature dependent, but in this case it is temperature independent. And the diamagnetic material is basically universal in nature. What is the meaning of universal? That means almost every object in the universe shows the diamagnetic behavior, unlike the paramagnetic and ferromagnetic materials. And for a diamagnetic material, the major contribution to the magnetic dipole moment is due to the orbital motion of the electron. So major contribution is due to orbital motion of the electron and not due to the spin motion of the electron. Now what do you mean by ferromagnetic behavior of a material? So when you place a ferromagnetic material in an external field, നിങ്ങളൊരു ferromagnetic ആയിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു മെറ്റീരിയലിനെ external H എന്ന് പറയുന്ന ഒരു മാഗ്നറ്റിക് ഫീൽഡിൽ വെച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ what happens to that material? The difference between ferromagnetism and paramagnetism and diamagnetism is that the ferromagnetic materials get strongly magnetized in the direction of the magnetic field. നമ്മൾ നേരത്തെ പറഞ്ഞതൊക്കെ feeble ആയിരുന്നു, but in this case they are strongly magnetized, and they are magnetized in the direction of the H. In the direction of H. Diamagnetic നമ്മൾ പറഞ്ഞത് it was magnetized in the opposite direction of the H ആണ്. In paramagnetic and ferromagnetic cases, the material is magnetized in the direction of the external field, and the relative permeability mu r is very, very greater than 1. That means when you place a ferromagnetic material in an external field, what happens? It absorbs all the external field lines into it. അതായത് എന്ത് സംഭവിക്കും? എല്ലാ ഫീൽഡ് ലൈൻസിനെ ആൾ എന്ത് ചെയ്യും? ഇയാളുടെ ശരീരത്തിനുള്ളിൽ കൂടെ കടത്തിവിടുകയാണ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. ദാറ്റ്സ് ദ ഡിഫറൻസ് ഓഫ് ദി ഫെറോമാഗ്നറ്റിക് മെറ്റീരിയൽ. And just like paramagnetic material, it also depends on temperature. You do not have to study this in detail. That depends on temperature, capital T. So this is the basic difference between the diamagnetic and ferromagnetic behavior of a magnetic material. In the next video, we will talk about the hysteresis loop, and thank you.